Hello, we are at Inside Chips, and today we'll check out the Nano Channel Chip, which we say is a reliable, reproducible way to get atomic resolution in liquids fast and easy. So how that's possible, we're going to show you today. We have the chips, we have a holder, and we have our sample, which today will be a gold sample, which will nucleate crystals under irradiation of the beam. So the holder is prepared by just taking off the lid, which has 3 screws in it. When the lid has come off, we can put in the chip, but there are 4 inlets in the chip, and they are each sealed with a thin nitride membrane, which need to be punctured, which we'll use a syringe needle for. And it's done by just inserting the tip into each of the 4 openings in the chip. When that is done, we can take the sample, and just a microliter or so will be more than enough. And then by depositing just a tiny, tiny droplet on each of the 4 inlets, the capillary forces will then drag in the liquid and make sure it is in all of the nanochannels. So the sample is in the chip. The chip is ready. All we need to do is flip it over so that the O-rings in the holder will seal the liquid inside the chip. And the lid is simply placed on top again. The screws are screwed in, and that will be it. And that's it. The sample is prepared, and we can put the holder in the TEM. All right, so the holder has pre-pumped, and we can insert it into the TEM. And the vacuum is good, so we can find the beam, find the channels, and see if we have some crystals growing in there. We can see the particles very clearly. So in this video, we can see clearly the channel is here. The vertical sidewalls are the black lines to either side. Outside of the channels, it's very bright because that's just nitride membrane. But inside, you can see the entire channel is darker because it has about 60 nanometers of liquid, and then obviously the crystals growing. So the purpose of this video was to show we could get high resolution easily. So for the rest of the video, let's try and see what images we can actually capture of these particles.